Yeah.
Sanbonani, Southern Africa. Sanbonani, Far Eastern Catholic News. This is Kati Tijane, and I'm in my neighboring archdiocese of Pretoria, particularly here at Khanya House. Father, is it Khanya or Khanya?
Khanya.
We are at Khanya House here in Pretoria. I've always said Khanya for some reason.
It's almost the same. Khanya Kasisutu. Khanya
in Zulu.
Nguni.
Nguni, yes.
Yes,
Khanya, Khanya. Okay, so we are here at Khanya House, and it is such a bittersweet moment today, particularly for the youth in Southern Africa. So for the past 3 years, we had a youth chaplain, a national youth chaplain, who I am standing next to, Father Motankane, and we are just bidding him farewell, as he, alongside the previous committee, have been bidding us farewell at the youth conference that took place in the Diocese of Witbank a couple of weeks ago. So we just wanted to properly say goodbye to him. And yes, we just attended Mass. It was his farewell Mass today, the 30th of July, 2026. And we just wanted him to reflect with us and walk down memory lane with us in terms of how the role has been and what lessons he has learned shepherding young people in the conference in the SACBC. So, Father, thank you so much for allowing me this time to talk to you.
Thank you very much, Kadi.
Thank you, Father. I would like for you, the first time it was announced that you are our national chaplain, I would like to also thank you for allowing us to interview you. So we've journeyed together this journey. It was for Radio Veritas. Even the article is still in the Southern Cross website where we got to know you. But now, over the past few years, as you took on this role, if you can reflect with us some of the memorable times, some of the highlights and the challenges of being the national youth chaplain.
Like, I thank you, and I continue to say thank you for this lovely opportunity. It has been actually a lovely moment. One can just put it in this way. It was 3 years of grace, 3 years of joy, 3 years of beautiful struggles. I'm calling them beautiful struggles because I got to learn in some way, and in the ways that were not even easy, but one has to learn in them, and one has also to find a meaning of what he actually lives for. Well, throwing a memory down the lane, we really see that there have been really beautiful highlights in many ways. I just want to be honest with you that the whole 3 years was a highlight for me. All activities, as I outlined them earlier on, as grace, as challenges, and all the challenges, they were a learning curve for us as well. But I must say that what I like most is when you meet people, when you talk with young people in different spheres, addressing issues that they really need you as an individual to bring out your best. And for those moments when we were able to harmonize ourselves as people and work together, and for the moments when we were able also to make it possible that all scattered youth groups, scattered chaplain coordinators were meant to be in one space, and now we were able to sing from one hymn now. Those were the moments which I will always say, well, God has been great and He made it possible for us. Because always, I must be honest with you, when I leave initially from my place to come here, I left it due to the fact that I know that I'm moving from home to home. So Khanya House being our home, serving the church, generally we do not lose that actually mission of the church, which is specifically the main highlight of seeing us making the bishop's own pastoral plan alive in this youth ministry. It has been indeed a lovely moment.
Thank you so much, Father. You also helped facilitate, the incoming committee, the executive, and during that time at the conference at Maria Trust, you alongside our other priests as well who are facilitating and the coordinators as well. None of them have remained from the previous term, so all of them are new to this role. What message can you give them, and what advice can you give them to move the youth office and the conference forward?
Like I actually shared with you earlier to say, we are actually at home here. We are not going out of this home. We are just shifting from, one anchor of our house to the next. Now we are just moving. Well, I will be in a different setting, yes, but still be available to assist in all cost, whoever that actually comes after us. This new executive, as it is, I'm actually happy as well that they are there, new as they are, but what we have as a tradition is that we always keep those other ones as their advisory, and they will always be there to assist them. Like now, we will be having the handover gathering on the 7th of this month, or next month, and that handover, which will mean to them that they will build friendship with all those as their mentors. Then they will continue the same journey together and assist each other in those lines of knowing that they should know that they belong to one church and they belong to one family, as I always say. So we encourage that spirit of working together always, so as we shouldn't lose what has been started before or start afresh.
Most definitely, Father. Thank you so much. And for the incoming national chaplain, we are praying for them. How would you define what a national youth chaplain is? So for the layperson, yes, we know, okay, there's a chaplain, there's a youth chaplain. How would you define it in your context, in your role? And what would you say are some of the day-to-day activities? What were you doing running the office here at Khanya House? So how would you advise the incoming national chaplain in terms of the role that you played and a message of hope to them, whoever they are? And I hope they will heed the call that we need them.
Yes. No, that's lovely, and we really need them. What I like is the fact that any priest can be a chaplain. But the distinction that might come along is the fact that we need those who have this passion for young people, youth, person who is able to give himself for the youth. Working with the young people, it's actually one of those important and necessary thing to have as a priest and as a person. Of course, we know that we work with young people all over in different spheres, but this ministry in a special way, it actually requires a person who is geared to developing young people, their programs, and making sure that as he is with them, he is the ground where young people are able to make all sorts of mistakes in hoping that he will mold them for the better. The person who will always be able to be soft, be able to open his mind for them, but at the same time be firm in decision making. And this actually requires a person who's able to, be synodal, as the modern language we are having. So this synodal approach is actually assisting a lot to listen to what they have, what their yearnings, because most of their challenges, they know how to solve them themselves. If you only listen to them and you give them opportunity to express themselves in that way. So the other thing which I think that it's really needed as the chaplain of these young people is a person who is willing to give up your all. You give up all that you have for the ministry. And when you give it all, it means you are in a position to allow them to grow through you. To grow through you. So as they may actually find themselves and be better in all spheres, but you know that you are developing them for the better by giving them opportunity that they may indeed find their own growth and space.
I have two more questions for you. The second last question is, the young people are gearing up and preparing for the World Youth Day 2027 in South Korea. And so we just wanted to know in terms of how to best organize or how to best prepare ourselves, either spiritually, financially, those who are longing to go, but maybe financially they're not able to. What would you say is the significance of the World Youth Day? Whether it's, we know it's also diocesan, so every year there's World Youth Day, and then there's the intercontinental one, which takes place every after a couple of years. So next year we are going to South Korea in 2027. So how would you advise us to prepare ourselves for this journey, and how also would you say is the significance in us having to take the World Youth Day seriously in terms of our faith? With that also in mind, the theme is Take Courage, I Have Overcome the World. So what is your message to us pertaining to the World Youth Day as well as its theme for next year?
Number one, when we join World Youth Day or we participate in it, we actually make it possible for us to celebrate what we profess in our day-to-day celebration of Mass during our own creed, talking about the universality of the church, how the union we really need to build, which is what we are actually fighting for as well. When we have opportunities like this of joining other young people from different parts of the world, we are giving ourselves a moment to really learn and unlearn. Then when you learn, you are able to find something that you never had before from the other. But when you unlearn, you get to know that things that you may have held to actually for long thinking that they were proper, but by learning or unlearning to let go of things that they were not really seen or they are not found to be proper in that way, you'll be having an opportunity to say, well, learning from others, it's important at the same time, and also for me to unlearn some habits or some ways of life. So when we meet as the youth of the world under one shepherd, that is our Pope, and our Pope makes it possible to give us that reality of seeing that we belong indeed together, belonging to this one love, belonging to Christ, belonging to this one gospel with which we are really ambassadors of. Day in and day out, as we continue to prepare ourselves for this, we need to prepare ourselves mentally, we prepare ourselves spiritually, we prepare ourselves financially as you have it, we prepare ourselves also in a physical way. So as when we participate in this important occasion, always we may know that we are not just an end where we are, but we still belong to the general public that is there. Because we belong to the whole, to the universe. And this universe, that's what we symbolize when we meet as the world over. So young people in all spheres, I will rather encourage each and every one of them that if they never had an opportunity to just go out there and celebrate that universality of the church, I think they owe it to themselves, honestly, to just give themselves that opportunity. Just to be there, find yourself with people from different continents, people whom you don't even hear each other speaking, but you are united in something with which you cannot really explain. Then that priceless moment of being together with other young people all over the world, it's so precious, I must say. In all the World Youth Days that I ever attended as well, I experienced this, and I got to learn, to know, and to say, this is an opportunity that one has to really take advantage for. For you might not be young anymore some other time. Then when you have time now, utilize it. If you have money now, use it, that you go and really enjoy this moment. Of course, when I say prepare yourself physically as well, you are to walk as a pilgrim, then you get the sense of what it means to be a pilgrim when you are in World Youth Day, and that niceness of just walking together with others, all of us in the journey, none of us trying to leave each other behind. It symbolizes our whole life as Christians of how we are to support each other along the journey. You know, I remember in one occasion as we were in Poland, we actually walked for more than 21 k's, and one of us was unable to walk, and we had to find a way that he reaches where we were going. And all of us, we were there seeing people from different countries, different races, trying to assist each other, that we all go to the same journey. And it was just a beautiful symbol. Of course, now as it is in this situation we are having, where we have a difficult situation financially, our economy, of course, is challenged in one way or the other. But the statement, or rather the theme, it comes clear to say, courage. And our courage, it has to come from God Himself. Our courage has to come from that inner drive that says to us, God is never actually leaving us without anything, but He continuously fashioning us. I like today's first reading when the prophet speaks about, the clay which is in a potter's hand. And when it is in a potter's hand, whatever the potter had before actually got broke, but he never actually said, because it's broken, then I throw the clay away. But through it, something new came up. That is exactly what we actually experience with Christ, with God, when He says, courage, actually I'm with you. And when God is with us always, He refashions us, He rebuilds us, and actually make us anew. So this is the joy that we should actually embrace, by knowing that our strength cannot just end like that, but our strength, it's in Him, who is able to refashion us.
The last question that I have, Father, where to from here? As you pack your bags, where to from here? Share with us maybe if there's anything that is awaiting you in the Diocese of Witbank where you are going back.
I must say that my bishop has actually called me in the middle of June to appoint me to two parishes, which he actually wanted me to be in one of them. And of course, we are having our meeting recently with him, and I'm going to a parish called St. Michael's, and that parish which I will be serving, that's where I think I will be the moment. In actual fact, I needed to have a break, to just rest for a while, but he said, no, assist, because at the moment there's a challenge. This is the environment. So then I'll be there in St. Michael's, with which after that I'm looking forward to have a sabbatical.
So this is how we are wrapping up this interview. Thank you so much, Father, for giving us and gracing us with your time. We wish you nothing but the best. May God continue to bless you. And yeah, this is not the end at all. It's not the end. And yes, as the Father said, there will be a continuation of mentorship and friendship. It was just the start and the beginning. Thank you so much, Father.
I thank you so much, Kati, for your time, and thank you as well for actually being there through and through. And you have been there since my first coming in the office till today. I really appreciate your presence and your faithfulness and assistance. Thank you. Thank you very much, Father. Until the next video, take care, God bless, and we love you very much. Sign off.